y'all. We got food, drinks, snacks, what have you. Just go ahead, let's have a good time, just mingle a little bit, and I'll be back up here shortly. Thank you.
Everybody come on, give us some beats. Let's go. Because if you don't start, I am. Come on.
Oh, no.
AJ went pretty good.
Real quick, I want to recognize the Murrays, all of y'all. Can y'all raise your hands so we'll all know who we're talking about here? And then all the hydro plant employees. I give y'all a hand for being here tonight. Thank y'all so much.
You did.
Mr. Sidney had a great vision for this community. We were just talking to the mayor and Heather and I were just talking about that. He had an uncanny vision for this community and everything. Never what he called for it. He finally made it happen. And it's a great thing. It's going to be a great thing moving forward. I appreciate all y'all coming out. I'm going to turn the mic over to Mayor Crowder.
Corona. Yeah. No, I'm just really proud day for us to be able to open this museum and put it in the city limits of the day. It's been down south of the parish at the hydro plant, the museum down there. More or less, nobody's kept it there anymore. So when the tourist information left, we thought it would be fitting to have a museum brought up here where our children can learn about one of the most monumental events for our town, and that makes us a lot of what we are and the monies we've been able to do things with through the years. They can learn about what it's about. And guess what? Back then, who would ever dream that green energy would be what it is today? And that's something that I promise you, as the years go forward, that as this relationship comes down to 2030, the end of this contract, I feel like that whoever's in administration at that time needs to start negotiating probably at the end of this next term for the future, for the next generations. And I hope that we have the vision and the ability that Mr. Murray had, and with all the people that helped him put this thing together back in those years, to carry us forward for the next generation. But it's going to be, we're reaching the golden years of the hydro rebate. And it's going to be something that we need to have responsible leadership in our town to make sure those monies are spent right. One of the things that make this thing successful, that I don't know if somebody can pull that off now, is Governor Edwards at the time, and also Mr. Murray. They tied an income stream to a debt. They obligated LP&L at the time, which is now Energy of Louisiana, to buy a certain percentage of that production that that plant makes. They buy 96%, and there is a set price per kilowatt, per megawatt that they had to pay for that, and the town buys the other 6%. And I can tell you our 6% alone runs about $990,000 a month. But guess what? Our check's way more than that for the royalty over the overall cost. So we have a big benefit from that. And in 2 years, we're going to see that that's going to double. So we need to be responsible with those monies as we go forward, and we will be. But one of the things that Mr. Murray wanted, and Bill can say that, and I'm going to let his family come over here in a minute. We're going to take pictures and things. And we're going to do a ribbon cutting in a minute. This is going to be the official ribbon cutting. But we are going to have a public event too, announcement for schools and whoever to come in the public to come and enjoy this as well. But we felt like the chamber, this would be a good thing for us to get it open and make it officially be available to our people. But we will do a public meeting later. I would like to thank Tanya Richardson, one of our own, is now the plant manager. Tanya, raise your hand. She's the plant manager. So I think it's a perfect example of how our local leadership can be raised right here. And that's an important position she has there. And as this goes forward, she's young, smart, and so she's going to be on board too to see us make this transition to a new contract. contract. So we're excited about that. We're also excited about our town and what we do have here in this area. I know we're fighting that guy out the window there, but he's also a necessary evil. And he's been good to us, but right now he gets kind of ornery every now and then. We got to deal with some of those things that we deal with. But that's okay. We're here, we're enjoying life in the day. I would like, Will, I know that the actual direct children of Cindy, where they come, Bill, Patricia, Scoot, Steve, I don't think can make, y'all come forward just a minute. Y'all come on, please. Steve lives in Alabama, and I don't think he was able to make it, but these boys and girls here, they got to see probably the headache that Mr. Murray went through, and to see what it took and the dedication it took to get this pulled off. I know one thing. Well, I won't say that. I'm gonna pass what I will say. Anyway, he had a board and people that got behind him and worked with him on making this happen. And that's something that's important. And we all need to work together and have the vision that they had to make something like this successful. Do y'all want to say, any of y'all want to say something? No?
Well, thank you. Yeah. I think Cindy smiled on it.
Well, good. I hope so. It's something we can be proud of. Again, it's going to have, it impacts you every day. Every day it impacts you, that hydro plant does. And it's only going to get better. And our future is bright, and a lot of it is because of that hydro plant. We are going to do a ribbon cut. I would like the Murray family. Okay, the rest of Mike Lane is Patricia's husband, Mike. Y'all know Mike Lane. And Catherine's right here. That's Scoot's wife. And I saw George Murray's here. George Murray's here. He's a relative of the Murray family. Well, he is a Murray. And I've never figured out all the relationships there, but I will one of these days. And we're thankful George's our city attorney, so we rely on him for a lot of stuff too. George, thank you for your service to our family. But anyway, when we do the ribbon cut, I'd like for everybody to try to be involved, but I'd like the Murray family to cut that ribbon if they could. And again, y'all don't want to say anything. Does anybody else want to say anything? I know that there's a lot of people here, and I'm just flooded with thoughts, so I just can't get it all in out here. So forgive me. Tanya, would you like to say something? Come on. I'm by some time, so if I miss something, I'll think of while you're talking.
I'll do that for you.
Okay.
So I just want to say thank you, and our Hannah, who put a lot together, who's on maternity leave. Yes, she did, and Hannah worked with Linda Harrington too at the plant. I don't think Linda's here. We had some guys come take pictures, so we've all kind of been hands-on. So proud to see this happen, and glad that I know as when I was growing up, elementary, we did learn a lot about the hydro plant. So I hope this is a good opportunity for our youth, especially our Concordia Parish youth. This impacts the most, that they can learn. Let this be a tool for them to learn. So I know it's a little far and a little intimidating sometimes to get kids in the plant to tour, but so this is a good way to do it. So I'm thankful to everybody, to the city, and of course to the Murrays, and for that this could happen.
I did think the thing. I do want to thank Brookfield because they stepped to the plate with money to do this. So when the alderman looked at me, well, where'd you get the money from? I have to say, those guys did it. But anyway, I would like to recognize some other people's here. Miss Rosa Denny's running for Alderman District 1. Miss Rosa, would you stand up?
Yes.
Miss Rosa Denny and her husband Melvin. And I saw we have John Betts here, who is Alderman District 3. John, how many years you been serving?
19.
19. Thank you for your service. Appreciate that. I see Brent Smith's here, just Tanya's brother. Brent's running for Alderman, also District 3. And is that it? Anybody else here running for office? That's here. Okay. Well, I'd like to thank y'all for being here and supporting this event for sure. The other thing that I will tell you, when you go in, you'll see a table, and we'll do a little tour earlier. You'll see a table there that's made, Mike Graves, one of our employees, made that by hand. It's a replica of the one that was down there, and everybody says this one just blew the old one out of the water. Matter of fact, it was too old to actually move. And Mike did a fabulous job on it. To the right, when you walk in, you'll see a bust of Mr. Murray that's been in the hydro office for years and years and years, and we needed to put that somewhere to be publicly displayed. And that's what you'll see there. The interactive room there, where you'll see the model of the generator, the turbine generator, is pretty neat. And also pictures of the construction. You'll get the magnitude of it, the construction of it, when you look at the pictures. And the video that you'll see playing is called The Power of the Dream. That's the story of the hydro plant. And it's told, you can see it's a little bit outdated, but it's back then. That time we tried to digitize it as much as we could. But it is something that I think if you take time today to just sit down and watch it, it'll loop and play over and over and over. But we hope to have groups coming in from the river on river cruises. I will tell you this, we're working with the state to put permanent docking here for some of our river boats. We might not want guests coming in right now on the coronavirus issue, but anyway, this will be maybe a place where people can come in and look at what makes our community something special. And that we do have a special community. So that being said, if people like to walk through and see what's there, I would appreciate it. Enjoy the food, there's a lot more food. You better get some of this rotel. Tim Vance said he's taking it home with him if y'all don't eat it. Any questions? Anybody got any questions? Okay, thank y'all very much. Appreciate it. Have to do a quick tour. We'll do a ribbon cut if everybody wants to walk through and take a look at it. We can pick you up a book.
Yeah, all the crazy things going in. And so I said, are you?
She asked me today when I picked up her lunch if I could help out find some hours at the church. He's a good kid.
We got anybody in our church?
We did.
Yeah.
Back to my face.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna let Brian, you say when.
1, 2, 3.
Now, everybody, let's get in the picture.
We're gonna ask everybody to get one photos, please.
Everybody?
Yes, sir.
You want it now?
Everybody, come on in. I would like to take a picture for the paper. We'll get everybody in seats.
Come on. Everybody.
Let's go. Melvin. Good brother, come on. Brent, come on. Come on, Trip. Come on, Jerry. Jerry, come on. Come on, one good. Bobby's videoing. Okay. Pastor, you just take pictures away. Everybody keep smiling at Pastor there. All right.
Somebody needs to get sick of it.
Anything needs to be done.
But we were going to.
Yeah, I mean, he's a younger fella. The guy that did it.
Oh, I thought you were
Oh,
talking
no, Ralph Blackhall had researched
Okay.
lots of people, like 4 or 5 different sculptors, and he kind of turned it over to me. I just, you know, kind of just wanted to get done all that stuff.
Chuck Bart, Charlie, everybody doing good?
I'm sorry about that.
While they build it,
Yes. You know, the old Highway 15, you remember how it used to go? They left it intact. They put another one behind it. And they didn't work in the drive.
Yeah, it was, I was there, but I didn't remember